I've just watched a TikTok where Trump's signing a treaty to leave the Paris Accord for the climate change. So it's a climate change treaty, and everybody's cheering while he's signing this to say he's no longer abiding by it. We'll save an awful lot of money by no longer being part of this treaty. And I so when do people learn their lesson? You know, you can sit and think, be all high and mighty and say, I don't care about this, I don't care about that. Look how the weather has had a huge effect on the USA, even just over the past 12 months. It's been absolutely surreal, isn't it? It's been flooding out of control, destroying communities. Then you have these really, really fierce hurricanes but bearing down on Florida. I think they had a couple in quick succession. Then you got the wildfires in California. I think there was earthquakes before that. It's all these series of events from the earth sort of warning you that something's wrong. And even in Europe, of course, but let's stick to America because all the USA, especially presidents, government, they don't care about the rest of the world. They just care about themselves. Well, you know, we've seen it already. I don't think it was like last year or the year before. Something there was a real big flooding situation as well in the winter in New York. So yeah, I mean, you've only got to look at the film. I mean, it's an extreme example, but look at the film Day After to Tomorrow. And the thing is, once these events happen and it becomes more regular, a more regular occurrence all year round rather than specific periods, because climate's changing in different periods. I've noticed the seasons are changing now. You know, so like spring starts a little later or something. You know, and all these things are moving across. These saying, you know, I don't care, I don't care. You're gonna have to find the money to pay for these recovery situations. And the problem is, even if you manage to recover the communities and you manage to pay to restore it, you'll get hit by another natural disaster. And I think that's the thing. We can talk about all these wars that keep getting waged around the world, and America potentially in conflict with China or Russia, and all this. And then out of nowhere, you just see entire devastation from natural occurrences. These countries didn't have to fire on America. Nature is taking care of it itself. You know, so when they say we're going to drill for oil more, we're going to do all this, you can do that. Is that great? Good for you. And you reap the consequences of that because you can't hide from the climate. And you can act like it doesn't matter today while you're signing the order. But I guarantee you, next year, this year, later this year, or any time, something else will happen. People will be quick to moan, and they'll be saying like, "Where's the funding for this? Where's the money for this? How are we going to get this back together?" And then something else will happen, and something else, and I don't think they'll ever like correlate and say, "Wait a minute, I think that might be climate change." So what did we just say we're not taking part on? Oh, we don't believe in climate change. Oh, well done, good for you. See how that works out.